My name is Hey Pin Im. I run a nonprofit called Faith and Community Empowerment, or FACE. We say we seek to bring the face of God through service and lift those who are faceless. And just a real quick, one piece is that since we're talking about Saigu, during the LA riots, I saw our community depicted in such a negative light. And it was partly because we did not have leaders in the decision-making room. And our community also lacked a lot of resources and economically challenged. And I think that led to a lot of different challenges and tensions. And as such, part of the work that we are doing is connecting opportunities and resources, as well as lifting up the AAPI community's contribution as well as needs, and facilitating and fostering partnerships that I think really create mutuality and understanding.
And I know we talked about in the first episode, but very briefly, what happened on Saigu with the 1992 LA riots? Just really briefly.
So real briefly, there were over $1 billion in property damage that resulted from a riot that broke out after Rodney King, an African-American individual who was basically brutally beaten by the police. But when the results came, basically the police had no jail time. And during the same season, when Rodney King was captured on camera with the police brutally beating him, and then it took a year in terms of the court trials. At a similar start time, there was a Korean grocer named Sunja-do who ended up killing an African-American 13-year-old named Latasha Harlins, and the media created the synopsis of killed over a $1.79 orange juice. And basically, ultimately, when the results of the trials came forth, literally within, I think, a 1 month period, Sunja-do also did not get any kind of jail time. And the media played a really, I feel like an unfortunate role in which they played those two videos of those accounts over and over. And so in a way, it tied two very different events that were unrelated with one another that really, I think, created a certain narrative about Black Korean conflict. And a lot of that anger was directed towards the Korean American community and the store owners, and over 2,300 Korean businesses were destroyed.
Wow, that's a lot of devastation for many businesses, especially Korean businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had also heard from Dr. Edward Chang. He had shared before about the two media images that you mentioned. The Rodney King, Sunja-do is like one media story than the next. And although not really connected, somehow there became a connection.
Yes.
And perhaps those events kind of triggered the flashpoint for Saigu.
Yes.